Awesome. Welcome back. This is Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of Chechnya. September 2014. Russia's already basically taken out with the Ukraine. Belarus is now, I think, part of the EU? No, but they are Western aligned. Okay. Yeah, I think. Okay, so they're not in NATO, but they are united. We are currently working on transport planes. Looks like we're actually capped out on the reinforcements we needed. No, we're not. Need 12 more. This is bugged. That's weird. So another year and a half. Okay. Political power. Believe we should be fighting right now. Yeah, we're upgrading our lab equipment, so we're actually getting another research slot at this moment. We're fighting to maintain our business wage increases. We have been paying our debt down. Yeah, we almost have no debt payment. We're fixing the worker fulfillment problem rather slowly, but it's happening. And we're doing a lot of investment on a small scale on our... Oh, let me get out of here internally for productivity growth. When we do get excess. So we're actually about to finish tier 4 of network infrastructure, so that's pretty good. I'll help our productivity growth. And then so we're getting those rail lines up. The Yep, so this did fix. So year and a half will be good. Like we're still really behind on research though. Oh, that's gonna be fun. So December we'll get to that realm. I'm gonna start saving. Oh well, the election's actually in April. Never mind. I'm not gonna save for anything other than switching these political parties around. If I remember right, we need this party up. Realistically, very quickly. So that's what I am gonna stockpile political power for. That's yeah. So about I think it was what like 1,000 political power, and we'll be able to make a move on somebody. Hopefully doesn't have a guarantee. Do have non-aggression packs. Do have military bases, but they don't necessarily have a guarantee. Hmm. All right, let's go ahead and pay this down. Yep. So our interest is almost nothing. Pretty good. Check where people want to be. Looks like pretty much maxed everything is fine. Weekly. Yep. I keep getting business owner wages up. Would prefer if these were both over 90. Even though we are taking an emerging support bonus for having this. Hmm. Probably gonna save up now for some foreign investments. And then I am going to boost this other party as well. Yeah, because we are getting a ton of emerging support. This is going to be very hard to maintain non-aligned. It's just I really don't want to go emerging because that reduces our targets to a lot of like more stable countries typically. Our growth targets. All right. Like we're doing okay. Did finish the network infrastructure, so 6 months for a railroad isn't the worst thing it could be. Oh, we got our research slot. It is about to be 2015. So this is research speed versus more factory output. It's way easier to cap research speed, like research itself. So I'm actually going to take this one. That lowers our workforce commitment, which is our bigger issue right now. Even though I could get both those other researches for productivity growth. I can swap these in a couple months and probably get another research slot fairly quickly, just based on our natural growth right now. And this should be enough. I'm just not going to have enough political power to switch the entire thing over in time before the election, I don't believe. I would have to click it 9 times, so I'd need 900 political power in 4 or 5 months or something, effectively. And 3 political power a day in 150 days, so I'm gonna get half that. Something like that. That's not gonna work. Not this episode. Before I can take this, I have to have 640 and have switched the government already. That's too much. Yeah, and that'll keep reducing as our productivity growth keeps going. Skyrocketing. And I'm probably... Yeah, I'm going to move away from the weapons research. Go fully into the civil side for a minute. Can I be recruiting? Oh, we do have a... Okay, we do have it. Yeah, I could only make 1 brigade. So... And I also don't have a spy, so I don't know how strong anyone is. If they did have 2 divisions, we're not winning. We would be losing a war. That's a huge amount of productivity growth. I do have to take that. Almost 10 planes a year. So 1 year. So January of 2016, we will have a full air wing of transport planes. Yep. I may just let this play out and let Rodina take control this election. Because I believe Rodina is in the list for neo-imperialism, right? Yeah, so Rodina is in the list. I would be able to attack somebody with an airborne unit. Don't have crazy range, though. National Republic of Russia. Yeah, that's rough. Oh, they're all attacking Ukraine? Well, that's getting interesting. Alright, we're gonna give our airborne division their own commander. Estonia. Uh-oh. I wonder if they let them into NATO. I don't remember. I did just look at the map, but I didn't pay attention. Is that a NATO-Russia war by any chance? Oh no. That may be an Article... Yeah, that's an Article 5 event. Ooh. It would be in our best interest now. This gets very interesting. We're up to 55,000 GDP per capita, so we're about halfway from the last indicator to get our next lab equipment upgrade. Almost negligible interest on the debt. So basically the question becomes, do I go for nuclear power now? Or after? I think I have to make the move on the territory first, so I have to hope I can do that. And I really need to do it with a non-aligned version. And then we can hold a extraordinary election and see what happens. But yeah, I think I have to try without it being Rodinia. I think we drop that party. And I push for that as much as I can. %2 per click. At 100 political power a click, so every month I get a click. And I have 14% to go, basically. So 7 months. So it'll be after the election. We should get Rodina in power, though. I could switch our focus to neo-imperialism. Just have to see how that works out. Alright, there should be... This is going to be World War III going on. Yeah, Finland. Go ahead and check on this war. Curious. It's going to be NATO versus Russia. Yep. NATO's got troops over there. It looks like. What happened here? When's our election in April? So now? Supposedly now? Questionable. Yeah, if we're gonna be autocratic, I'm not gonna be under Putin. Especially not now. They're they're losing the ground over here. All right. Like this is the election. No, we're not gonna attack anyone right now. Oh, the U.S. made some inroads. Uh-oh. Looks like they're gonna encircle some divisions up there. They already got that encircled, so whatever that was got crushed. A naval battle here, too. We're not gonna do anything. And I'm gonna see how it plays out. 2010. We get fossil fuel gain, that would actually help. I'm actually gonna go LTE for the productivity growth. What can I do to Russia? They are emerging, so if I could be non-emerging, that'd be better. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Alright, we'll let Rodinia try. We'll go ahead and invite what looks like communists. Ah, that's expensive. What do we need? We'll go ahead and invite this party. And this one. Alright. Looks like we've got more non-aligned support coming, so that's viable. It's a coalition government, so we can make it work. Ah, it's Kadyrov. Oh, look at that. That's hilarious. Oh no. So his son Yeah, we'd have to be a subject of Russia, though. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and skip on through. They want to rebel with 1%, then they can. I'm not worried. Okay. I think this is what, light infantry? Yeah, we can go ahead and train some light infantry divisions to stack for defense in case things go bad. I don't want to train too many at once, though. Eh, do 20 worth, so about 6 groups. Or no, I'll just add a unit and drop this to 5. There we go. Wait. No, I already have 2. Go back. 3 and 6. 18 more, so we'll be at 20. Oh, I'm out of time anyway. We'll go ahead and pause this here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch everyone on the next one.